I am Notme, I am Art, and I am here in this beautiful, remote, snowy getaway in Manitou, New York. But does the fact that I've been forced to take a brief getaway for my mental health because the pandemic has lasted for 2 years and some days I feel really down mean that I stop working? Girl, you tripping? No, I will be using my time here, naturellement, to take an in-depth look at some of the artworks that I find. This is TravelArt. This is a three-dimensional rendering of a bear of some kind. It is made of pieces of cardboard that have been cut out and slotted in together to create this three-dimensional form. Colour-wise, it's a mix of white and brown, like some of the world's most beautiful people. And what this is screaming, yes, screaming, is don't kill bears. If you're the kind of guy that would go out and shoot a bear just so you could put its head on the wall, this is saying, hey, why don't you let art do its job? Look at how cool this bear looks. Is this any less cool than an actual bear's head on a wall? Yeah, it's actually more cool because less people are freaked out by this. This is also saying that if you continue to kill bears, then this is all that will be left in zoos. Cardboard animals, and that would make zoos rubbish. Cardboard can't move, guys. The 3Dness also makes this an issue that you simply cannot ignore. If you see a painting on the wall, you can ignore it, but this is bringing the issue right into your face. If I said to you, hey, exercise more, you'd be like, yeah, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But if I step forward and say, hey, exercise more, now you're really considering it. Now you're giving it some thought. Also, if you look at this bear head on, you'll notice that the head is slightly skewed to one side, which adds a third layer of coercion. Flat against the wall, hey, exercise. Yeah, probably not. Hey, exercise. Whoa, I'm really going to consider it. Now, what if I cock the head? Hey, exercise. Okay, I'm grabbing my shorts and my sweatbands and I'm going out for a run. What am I running away from? A friggin' bear? Haven't you been paying attention, guys? This artwork is of two hands giving the sign language for peace and love, and underneath them it says the words peace and love. The hands are black, the words are black, the background is white, the fingernails are white. Now, the best art is always educational. You know this. Until I watched the 80s movie Mannequin, I had no idea that actually, yeah, it's kind of fine to be in love with a mannequin. That's kind of not that weird.
Andrew McCarthy, Kim Cattrall.
You know I would never bother you when you're getting a piece of wood.
Mannequin.
And this artwork is teaching us a little bit of sign language, teaching us how to engage with our deaf brothers and sisters. But oh, I hear you cry, not me. I already knew that. Yeah, that's basic sign language. I already knew peace. I already knew love. What is this teaching me? Well, how about this is teaching you who deserves peace and love? Who deserves peace and love? I do. I think I deserve peace and love. But what if I was born with two heads, huh? What if I was born with a leg coming out of my bottom? What if I was born with fingers instead of hair? Would I still be worthy of peace and love? This artwork is teaching us, yes, absolutely I would, because the person who is teaching us this, the person who is throwing up these two hand gestures, was born with two left hands. If you see somebody out in the wild with two left hands, give them some peace, give them some love, shake their hands, one after the other. You wouldn't be able to do them at the same time. Unless, of course, you were born with two right hands, in which case, for God's sake, marry this person. This rom-com's writing itself. This artwork is a series of squares, coloured and tessellated together to form a grid pattern of sorts, and each of the squares is quite a muted colour. And that's it. That's all. That's all it is. Really? No. This, for those of us who really know our art, is clearly a take on the very famous painting The Girl with the Pearl Earring by Johannes Jan Vermeer, a Dutchman. But this is essentially a what if. What if that painting were pixelated? And in doing so turns this into a treatise on célébrité and anonymité. To explain, picture the scene. Young artist Jan Vermeer looks around for somebody to paint. He finds this young lady. She's a hottie and she knows it. He says, "Hey baby, can I paint you?" She says, "Sure." She sits. He paints. It turns out wonderfully. He says, "Baby, this painting's absolutely incredible. I want to name it after you. What's your name? Katharina? Wilhelmina? Ilsha? Maud?" She says, "No, baby, I don't want this celebrity. Take my name off it. Take my name entirely off it." So he does. He calls it the girl with the pearl earring. But what if she took it one step further and said, "Baby, I don't want to even be recognized. Take my face off it. Get rid of my face from this picture." So he pixelates it. Well, don't worry, Maud. We know exactly who you are. You're one of those types of girls. "Oh, look at my eye-catching hat." No, please don't look at my eye-catching hat. We all know one, right? And there we go. 3 outstanding artworks, 3 outstanding analyses from this beautiful, tranquil, snowy getaway here in Manitou, New York. But what's next for TravelArt? Where will my travels take me to next time? I don't know.